Yo, what is going on, everyone? This is JP here with PSG, bringing y'all some more Indianapolis Colts franchise on the PS4 or Madden 20. You know what it is. We are going to look here. Andrew Luck won AFC Offensive Player of the Game there, so big thing for him. Got a few upgrades here. Malik Hooker and Rocky Sin. We're going to get his zone coverage up, I guess. No, let's do his hybrid. Get his hybrid up a little bit there. Give him that +2 man. That's what we need, man. Star player there. He's balling out. Rocky Sin here. Let's get his man up. You know, we run a lot of man, so there we go. +1 catching, +2 awareness. I did his man coverage, but he gets +1 to zone. So yeah, star player as well. So we got a few stars on the team here. Before we jump into it, I just want to look at the stats here, see how we're doing. We're first in passing yards, 4,500 passing yards. First in passing touchdowns, 37. We know Derrick Henry's first in rushing yards. He needs about 204 yards this game to get 1,000, but that's okay if he doesn't, because we didn't get him until like a little way through the season. So MVP looks like it's going to go to Cam Newton. Coach of the Year going to Frank Reich. AFC Offensive Player of the Year is going to go to Deshaun Watson. Andrew Luck in 4th there, so we could make a jump this game. Defensive Player of the Year is going to go to Darius Leonard. He is now in 1st over Ryan Shazier. Offensive Rookie of the Year is going to go to Paris Campbell. He should easily be able to get that. Defensive Rookie of the Year is going to go to Josh Allen with Rocky Sin in 10th there. Best QB, Andrew Luck. Best running back, Derrick Henry in 3rd. We can make a strong case if we can get a couple hundred yards this game. Best wide receiver, Paris Campbell. T.Y. Hilton in 5th there. Best O-line, Marshall Yonda and Quentin Nelson in 2nd. Ryan Killen and Anthony Costanzo in 5th and 6th. So looks like, see your left tackle, center, left guard, left guard, right guard. So we need a right tackle. Defensive line, Marcus Hunt in 5th there. Best linebacker, Darius Leonard. See if anyone else in that discussion. No. Best DB, Period here in 4th there. Best kicker, Adam Vinatieri in 5th. So not doing too bad there, but we are going to go ahead and jump into this game. 1st and 10 on the 11-yard line. Our first time coming into the game here. We are going with a halfback dive alert. And only about a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 on the 7 here. T.Y. Hilton should have hung on to that ball there. 3rd and 6 here on the 7. And T.Y. Hilton will get that touchdown there. Easy touchdown for him. His 13th of the year, I believe. He's just wide open. Just no one there. 1st and 10 here. And we get a stop with Hassan Riddick. 2nd and 10 on the 11-yard line. I'm going to man up on Fournette. And Leonard will get that stop there. 3rd and 6 on the 7 here. Ooh, nice. Bat down by Period. Or no, it's Hooker. Hooker did that. Good job. And it is 7-3 now. A little under 2 minutes to go in the 1st quarter. 1st and 10 on the 18-yard line. 5 seconds to go until the end of the 1st year. Just going to run it with Henry. And he gets a nice little 4-yard gain. 3rd and 6 here on the 14. He should have caught that freaking ball, man. Campbell's been pissing me off these last few games. And we will maintain a 7-point lead with the whole 2nd quarter left. 3rd and 4 on the 26. I see a big mismatch here as the linebackers on T.Y. Hilton. And he gets all the way down to the 6-yard line. 1st and goal on the 6. T.Y. Hilton with 1,000 yards on the season now. So we're going to run this to the outside. And he gets about a gain of 3 there. 2nd and goal on the 3 here. Trying to go max protect here. And he will fall into the end zone there. 3rd and 7 on the 42-yard line here, trying to get this first down. And T.Y. Hilton would get that first down up to the 28-yard line. 3rd and 3 on the 20-yard line here. Going in a little inside handoff to Derrick Henry here. But we're going to bounce it to the outside. And I think Henry got that. And he got the first. We're in 1st and 10 on the 18. Minutes ago till halftime. And he gets about a gain of 3 there. 2nd and 7 on the 15-yard line here. Just trying to get... Mo Alley cocks the nice catch. We're going to call a timeout there. 3rd and 3 on the 11 here. Just trying to get this first down. No, he went backwards. 4th and 2 on the 9-yard line here. I want this first down. So we're going to slide this to the left here. And he will get the first. 1st and goal on the 5 here. And Andrew Luck will run it in himself and celebrate with the team there. And he does the basic one that Derrick Henry does. 1st and 10 on the 19-yard line here. Trying to see if we can get in the end zone one more time. And Raymond gets down to the 1-yard line. That was a beautiful catch. I want to see a replay on that as he was deep in territory there with about 3 guys around him. This is a beautiful catch. I have to give him credit on that. So let's see the replay there. Bam! Look at that, 3 guys right there. AJ Bouye, Harrison. I don't know who the other guy is there. Oh, Joe Hayden, I guess. Dang, that's close. 1st and 10 on the 1 here. And Derrick Henry will get in for his 2nd touchdown of the game. 22nd touchdown of the year, 20th with the Colts. 4th and 2 on the 28-yard line. They're going for it here. And Kamiko Turry getting in the backfield there for that loss. 3rd and 7 on the 22-yard line here. Just trying to get this first down. And he should have caught that ball, but that is okay. They're going for onside kick here. Try to get this ball. And Paris Campbell getting that there. Almost didn't get it, but he got it in the end. 2nd and 1 on the 19-yard line here. Just going to run the ball here. And he got the first down there. 1st and 10 on the 16-yard line. Just run the ball again here. And Naheem Hines getting in the end zone there for his first touchdown of the game. First in a while, actually. His 10th career rushing touchdown there. 9th of the season. Okay, guys. So big win there as we won 38-13. 25-point victory. We're going to look at the stats here and see how we did. Let's just look at the Colts here. Andrew Luck 123.1. 26 of 31. 340 yards. 83 completion percentage, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. Longest pass 24 yards. Not bad. Rushing the ball, 22 carries, 67 yards, 3 yard per carry average for Derrick Henry, 2 touchdowns. So not the best stats, but he got 2 touchdowns. Naheem Hines, 9 carries, 38 yards, and 1 touchdown there. He averaged 4.2. Really good for him. Derrick Henry had 6 broken tackles. Andrew Luck, 1 rush for 5 yards and a touchdown. So we have 4 rushing touchdowns that game. No 20-plus yard runs. Naheem Hines has a 17-yarder. Receiving the ball here. T.Y. Hilton, 10 catches, 123 yards, and a touchdown. He is now a 1,000-yard receiver on the year. Eric Ebron, 8 catches, 102 yards. No touchdowns for him. Khalif Raymond, 3 catches, 42 yards. Paris Campbell, 2 catches, 27 yards, and then a bunch of 1 catches. Naheem Hines with the 24-yarder there. Had a bunch of drops by guys. One by T.Y., one by Ebron, one by Campbell. Blocking the ball here. Sacks allowed, 1 by Ryan Kelly. 2 pancakes by Quentin Nelson. Defensively, 10 solo tackles by Darius Leonard. That's big. Marcus Hunt had 3 assists. Another big assist game for him. Total tackles goes to Darius Leonard with 11. Tackles for loss goes to Shaquem Griffin, Hassan Reddick, and Kamiko Turry. All have 1. Sacks goes to Jayon Brown. Now the only sack. Kenny Moore II had our only interception, only turnover the whole game. I don't think Eric Ebron and Rocky Sin had 1 pass deflection. Forced fumble by Quincy Wilson, but no fumble recovery. No blocks, no safeties, no touchdowns on defense. See, kick returning here. Paris Campbell will have 1 carry, 1 yard. That's not good. He had no punt returns. So we'll go back to the home screen here and check out who all is in the playoffs. Do have an upgrade available, so we'll see what we have here. Let's go to player progression. We don't have enough points for any player progression. We'll wait and just stack up, and then we'll see what kind of rookies we have. Alright, so let's go ahead here. Advance. We have 2 upgrades available. Paris Campbell, we'll upgrade his deep threat, because he might be our #1 next season if we draft a wide receiver. We'll just see. +1 deep route, +2 catch traffic, +2 release. That's big. He still says he's hitting depth chart, but we all know he's a star. We'll just auto upgrade this guy. He's not going to be on the team next year. So I am going to be releasing him. So let's go ahead and advance the week here. We are going to the wild card, but we have a first round bias. We went 14-2 on the season. Bunch of upgrades available. So first of all, let's go look at the playoff schedule here. As in the wild card round, the Jets at Chargers there. I don't really want to play the Chargers, so hopefully the Jets can win that one. The Bears at Saints. We lost to the Saints. The Bears would be tough, but we could probably beat them easier. Texans at Browns. The Texans got a wild card, got in. I'd much rather play the Texans. Lions at Cowboys. I don't care who I play there, so it's a big games right there. So let's go look at these upgrades available. Lots of upgrades. We'll upgrade each individual one ourselves here. Let's upgrade that pass protector some more there. Come on, upgrade it now. Big Q getting that there. +1 awareness, +3 pass block finesse. That's big. Braden Smith here. Let's see how he did right tackle wise. We'll upgrade. Let's upgrade his power. And he gets +1 run block, +3 run block power. That's pretty big there. He's still a pass protector. Oh, he's supposed to be a pass protector, but we guys run game up. That's okay though. Paris Campbell. Let's get his physical upgrade up some there. +1 awareness, +1 catching traffic, +1 catching, +1 release, and +1 stiff arm. So nice there. It says he has another upgrade. Oh, okay, it's glitching out because he's got that stupid. Let's do his deep threat. He's a 70 overall now, so +1 acceleration, +2 awareness, +1 catching, +1 medium route, +1 release. He's still a baller. Let's see what his release is at now. 63. So he had a pretty good season, I feel like, for us. Before we go on, let's go look at the stats. Since it was the last game of the season, let's look at the player stats here for the whole team. Passing yards, 4,860 by Andrew Luck. He had a 66% completion percentage, pretty good. 462 or 38 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. So not too bad. I probably threw like 10. I'd say somewhere between 8 and 10 of those interceptions myself. 303.8 yards per game, 116.8 rating. Longest pass 85 yards. He was sacked 31 times. Not too good, not too bad. Running the ball here, Derrick Henry had 863 yards by the end of the season, 4 yards per carry, 20 touchdowns for us, average 50 rushing yards per game. Nyheim Hines 547 yards, 4.8 average, 8 touchdowns, 34.2 yards per game. And then Andrew Luck had 82 rushing yards for 1 touchdown, 5.1 average there. Fumbles, Derrick Henry had 3 on the year. Andrew Luck had 2. Broken tackles, 42 by Derrick Henry there. Longest rush of 21 yards. Nyheim Hines had a 43-yarder. Nyheim Hines played a lot more downs than Derrick Henry, but Derrick Henry able to get more out of him. Paris Campbell had the most receiving yards, but he did not have the most catches. He had 70 catches, almost 1,300 yards, 18.5 yards per carry, 80.9 per game, 13 receiving touchdowns. Not too bad. 442 yards were after the catch. 78 was his longest catch of the season. It's pretty good there. T.Y. Hilton, 75 catches, 1,057 yards there, 13 touchdowns. His longest was 55. Eric Ebron had 70 catches, 947 yards, 6 touchdowns. His longest catch was 86 yards. He had our longest on the season there. He had played the most downs offensively too. Khalif Raymond only had 47 catches, but he had 865 yards, so he had a hell of a game. Hell of a season, I should say. 54.1. 4 touchdowns. Longest catch at 80 yards. Nyheim Hines had 16 catches, 315 yards, 1 touchdown. His longest was 80 yards. I remember that was a big one there. Derrick Henry, 14 catches, 216 yards, 2 touchdowns. His longest 26. So we had a few guys didn't catch any touchdowns, but I don't think they really ever came into the game. So we had a pretty big season out of our wide receivers and running the ball. Blocking. See, total sacks given up by Braden Smith, so we will probably get rid of him. And Anthony Casonzo might move on too. Not bad. 3 by Quentin Nelson and only 2 by Ryan Kelly. Marshall Yonda didn't give up any this season, so that's huge. Defensively, so the tackles goes to Darius Leonard with 83. He had 25 assists, but the number 1 assist goes to Malik Hooker. Total tackles goes to Darius Leonard with 108. Tackles for a loss goes to Jayon Brown with 12 and Kamiko Turry with 12. And then Tyquan Lewis had 10. Sacks goes to our main man there, Darius Leonard with 20.5. Marcus Hunt had 12.5. So, yeah, defensive line was pretty good. And then outside linebacker, the interceptions goes to Pierre Desir with 5. And then Quincy Wilson, Darius Leonard both had 3. Let's see here. Deflections goes to Pierre Desir with 9. Catches allowed, it's not going to show us that. Oh, it actually will. Hassan Reddick allowed 8. Kim Griffin allowed 1. Forced fumbles goes to Darius Leonard with 2. And Jayon Brown with 2. Fumble recoveries had 2 by Tyquan Lewis. So not too good there, because we had how many did we have there? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we only got 2 back in the end. Blocked kicks. We had 1 by Malik Hooker. No safeties, and 2 touchdowns by Pierre Desir and 1 by Tyquan Lewis. Kicking the ball was pretty efficient on the year. He was 85% on field goals, 12 of 14, and he was 62 of 63 on extra points. That's 98%. He missed 1 field goal from 39 up to 39 yards, and then he missed 1 field goal of 50 yards or more on the season. Punting, not really worried about that. I do want to see what his longest punt was on the season though. 79 yards. I'm pretty sure I punted that ball myself. Kick return. We didn't have no touchdowns. Kick return department. Punt returns. Pretty sure we had none there either. So we need to upgrade the return game as well. So no, I just looked over a lot of this stuff, but now I want to see how we fared against the rest of the NFL. Andrew Luck was the number 1. Touchdowns went to us with Drew Brees and Phillip Rivers both having 38. We threw less interceptions than Drew Brees, but 1 more than Phillip Rivers. They all had better completion percentage than us. Longest pass went to Drew Brees with 93-yarder, a 92-yarder by Ryan Fitzpatrick, and Derek Carr had an 88-yarder. Who gave up the most sacks this year? Eli Manning had 55. So where do we place in the division? Everyone got sacked more times than us in the division, so that is a good sign. Running the ball here, we already know we didn't have the most yards. Ezekiel Elliott 1 yard shy of 1,700 on the year. Rushing touchdowns goes to Derrick Henry with 20. David Johnson had 17. Sonny Michel had 17. Most fumbles goes to David Johnson and Christian McCaffrey. Kenyon Drake and Leonard Fournette all having 4, and then we were there tied with Isaiah Crowell with 3. Broken tackles goes to Aaron Jones with 66, so he had a big year. A lot of broken tackles there. Longest rush goes to CJ Anderson with 97-yarder. Receiving the ball here, let's just most catches goes to Julio Jones. Most receiving yards goes to Julio. Paris Campbell there in third. Wow, the Eagles had 2 guys with over 1,300 yards and 90 catches. Receiving touchdowns goes to Travis Benjamin with 17. Michael Thomas had 15. Cole Beasley had 14, and then Paris Campbell, T.Y. Hilton both had 13. Longest catch of the year goes to Rashard Matthews of the Saints with 93-yarder. Albert Winslow had 92. Ryan Grant at 88, and then Eric Ebron had the 86-yarder. Most sacks allowed goes to Nate Solder of the New York Giants. So, and then in third there was Matt Khalil of our rival, the Houston Texans there. The defensively, solo tackles goes to Levante David. Total tackles goes to Levante David as well. Assists goes to Miles Jack of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Tackles for a loss goes to Mike Daniels of the Detroit Lions there. Sacks goes to Darius Leonard with 20.5. He beat Khalil Mack by 4.5 sacks there. So that's pretty big. Von Miller had 13.5. Interceptions goes to Casey Hayward Jr. and Marlon Humphrey. Both had 7 there. So our closest guy period this year had 5. Let's see. Forced fumbles goes to Anthony Barr with 3. Levante David with 3. And Bobby Wagner with 3. Then a bunch of 2s. A bunch of guys had 2. Darius Leonard included in that. Blocked kicks. How many happened this year? A bunch of guys, but no one had more than 1. How many safeties do we have this year? We had a bunch of safeties as well. How many touchdowns? Who had the most touchdowns? Marshawn Lattimore and Pierre Desir both had 2 there, and then we had a bunch of solo guys. Okay, so pretty good season. Let's see if anyone had any kick returns for touchdowns. Looks like we had a couple here. Antonio Callaway and Rashad Penny both had 1 kick return for touchdown, and then punt return for touchdowns. Julian Edelman, Tyler Lockett, and Antonio Brown all had punt returns for touchdowns. So we fared pretty well around the league, I feel like. We didn't have the most rushing yards, but we had the most rushing touchdowns. So we had the most receiving touchdowns for our guys. So we'll go ahead and skip forward to we play next week. And then we'll jump in this game. And next week we play the New York Jets. Exactly what I wanted there. It is big for us as they barely squeezed in. So let's look at this playoff schedule and see who all is in and out real quick before we end this video. Jets at Colts, Bears at Seahawks, Texans at Patriots, Cowboys at Packers. So everyone we didn't want to get in didn't get in. So I'm guessing the Packers, the Patriots, the Seahawks, and the Colts, we were the ones that all had bye weeks. So we'd be playing the Texans or the Patriots. I'd rather play the Texans, but we will see next week. As always, guys, if you do not mind, smash that like button, as it would be greatly appreciated. Hit subscribe if you're new, and if you enjoy the content, smash that bell icon so you can become a part of my notification squad, and always stay up to date on every video I upload. Until next time, guys, this is JP with PSG saying peace out and have a wonderful day.